Come back anytime. Be careful out there.
Our process of research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution,
Hello.
position, even down to cycle.
Come back anytime.
At Creo, our scientific staff labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation of Jonah Goose.
Action, please.
An inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
You better explain yourself. I'm running on a short fuse right now.
I would be wasting my breath on you. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see? We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinalis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
So what about Utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there and didn't even notice.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
So, these tin men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive the world of Utopia. Our meat machines are inadequate. We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals, but as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
You're sick.
Oh, you moral crusaders. Always the first to swing the sword from the little corner of self-righteousness. Chavez was exactly the same. Always beyond reproach. I don't claim to know the one truth. Everybody takes sides. Good, evil, just children's. The individual.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
Mark Dean, perfect candidate for the program. We pulled him off the streets and put him to work in recycling a couple of weeks back. He's a complete zero. We even DNA typed him to outside databases. No living relatives. He's so happy to have a place to sleep and 3 square meals a day, he'll happily sign the consent forms.
Yes, Inspector.
I think we're done here.
And I thought you wanted a conversation.
Warning. Security breach detected. Unauthorized implementation of contingency protocol confirmed.
Apologies for the delay in getting back to you. Your brother was transferred to R&D on the 17th. Due to the nature of his work, he will be unable to contact you for the foreseeable future.
Attention. Security forces have entered this sector. For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured.
New Eden. A utopia for all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people...
Welcome, Warren.
...appear to happen so quickly?
Take care.
After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. But with every passing day, with every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process and research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload...
Security forces under attack.
Even down to the cycle of materials.
Requesting backup.
Our scientists...
Echelon 9 team members, please fall back immediately to the executive floors.
New discoveries, methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, brings us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together, whatever it takes, we will build a new Eden, a utopia. For all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. With every passing day, every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process and research is on manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. At Creo, our scientists labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation. Jonah Gutenberg's original. No one has ever expected what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to improve science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together, we can do it.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all every passing day, every launch, project resolve, evolve. Process, manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical cycle of materials. Labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. People expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly. After all, almost 2 centuries to make this one. I know. We're all every passing day, every launch, project resolve, evolve. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. CREO, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation Jonah Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, brings us one step closer to our goal. It's a huge task, but together we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden, a utopia for all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it. This way. I know. It's ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
You're back. I can't tell you how relieved I am. Security's starting a major operation down in R&D. I was worried you'd get caught up in it. Warren? Please contact me. I'm so glad you're back. I can't imagine what it's like out there. The data I'm receiving, their cries for help. The fading signals, they're people. They're people and they're dying. And there's nothing I can do. I'm afraid. The situation's out of control. And it's getting worse. We have to do something. We need to release the lockdown on the executive floors. There'll be someone here who can help.
You really want me to go up there, don't you?
It's the best option we've got. I mean, we're not coming up with any solution. We're just surviving. We need to find a way to stop this and get help. That's what matters. The Executive Forum is our best chance. It's been in lockdown since it all went crazy. We need to get people out. People who can fix things.
Fine. Assuming I want to, how would I even get to the Executive Forum?
You're not gonna like this. There's no chance of getting through the usual way. But now that most of security is roaming the factory, Their headquarters should be pretty much wide open, and it leads directly to the executive forum.
You're kidding, right? I'm gonna need more than a good hunch to walk through Security Central.
I told you you wouldn't like it. No matter which route you take, you'll need security clearance. And there's only one logical place. I'm sure most of them are out on the floor or in our... Take it.
You ever heard of Project Utopia?
No. But then I don't know most of what goes on around here. Do you think it has anything to do with what happened?
I don't know yet, but something's wrong.
Well, just don't do anything rash, please. We can't afford to lose our nerve and play on a hunch. Not now. The board would know. If it's got anything to do with the current situation, we should try and inform them as soon as possible.
Have you managed to gain access to any of the systems yet?
Not really. Most of the electrics are fried. This isn't really my field. I'm locked. We need someone who understands how it all works.
All right, I'm on my way.
Be safe out there. I don't think it's going to get any easier.
Fuck 'em, they think they're so high and mighty. Yeah, I hope you're reading this, you tossers. Echelon 9, what a joke. You think they'd share some info out of professional courtesy, but no, classified. Bunch of butt munchers. I'm telling you, it's goddamn ridiculous. We're all doing the same job, right?
Sir, awaiting assignment. Oh, it's you! How are you doing, Mr. White Knight? Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. It's nothing personal, just... I'm in the middle of something here. They need me. There's been a security breach in R&D. Big thing. We have to clear the area, so you shouldn't stick around.
Hey, are you all right?
No, I'm okay. It's just... there's so much going on. Like it's out of control. All the noise, the pain. Sometimes I feel like I can't hear my own thoughts anymore.
So, you're part of security?
I would have thought that would have been obvious from the uniform. Speaking of which, I need to get about my business. If I show up with only half of my equipment, the chief will have my head.
Okay, then let me help. Tell me what you need.
Eager to please. I like that trait in a man. I appreciate your concerns, but I'm ready. Or at least I will be. On a damn helmet? Where did I leave? And did I lose my leg and body armor?
I can't let you go out there without the proper equipment, can I?
Well, let's...
Try this. Should be the right one.
Don't know what to say. Thanks. That is one part closer to being myself again.
Here, I think this helmet should fit.
Thank you. Means I only need to find that one last part now.
Perfect fit, I'd say.
Thanks. I owe you one. You just spared me a lot of trouble.
Then tell me, if you're security, you must know what's going on here, right?
That information is classified. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't.
Irina, you're an engineer, remember? You told me this.
An engineer? I can barely tighten a screw. Please. I don't have time for this right now.
Have to go now. Try and stay out of trouble.
I will. Probably thanks to you.
Welcome, Warren.